Welcome to the Wolvesville 2024 prediction show. This time around, Hypostein and JokerHD predict the future of Wolvesville, particularly the 6 updates in 2024. In round 1, they will predict 12 base rolls that receive an advanced roll. 1 point is rewarded for each correct guess. In round 2, they get 6 guesses to predict the update themes of 2024. Excluding the first update, which is already confirmed to be the After Death update. 2 points per correct theme. In round 3, they predict 6 rolls that will get a balance change. 2 points per correct guess once again. In round 4, we get more spicy with crazy game mode predictions and a special rule. Both candidates can name one of the opponent's predictions and also receive 3 points for that game mode. Round 5 is the pinnacle of the show. Both candidates prepared 6 out of the blue predictions varying from Honor Season 3 to cheaper gem offers. The opponent gets to join or reject the idea and can win or lose points based off this choice. Only by the end of 2024 we know who the winner is, so this will be an exciting year to follow the updates. If you want to predict along and actually have a shot at winning a roll card offer, make sure to leave a comment with your predictions before the After Death update releases. Edited comments will not count, and if you submit more guesses than allowed for a round, only the first ones will count. Good luck to the contestants and you at home.
So if I have to say 12 rolls, first of all, I would go for a few rolls that have been tested and I think might come to the game. The Guardian Wolf for the Gentle Wolf, the Wolf Shaman, I also wrote this one down, and the Cursed for the Lurker. But other than that, we still have 9 spots, and I've not really thought of what rolls I would put here, but I think there's gonna be an Informer of some sorts. So I'm gonna bank on the Seer. Oh yeah, and if you have any role, if you come up with something, just say it. I will just write it down. I think someone is gonna make a Sheriff advanced roll and it comes to the game. And I would say Flower Child needs a role, really.
Flower Child definitely, and I think also maybe the Jailer, actually.
Would you put a Jailer one?
I would actually put a Jailer one.
Okay.
I mean, like, I think I saw a few days ago in the vote a really awesome idea for a rule for a Jailer.
It's actually not even the hardest kind of role to think of a good role for, but for some reason they really have not ever added more than the Warden. I'm gonna say that the Cupid is also gonna get a new role. I just have a suspicion, as well for the Bandit actually, I kinda have a suspicion that there's gonna be these type of roles in the next year. For me the real question is, when it comes to like tested roles, like we also have the Spy, the Locksmith and the Anarchist, in case you forgot. But
right.
I don't know if any of those will be ready at some point in 2024. Like if you think one of those will come in, I will write it down for you, but
I think the Anarchy actually won. This could actually get in game, because I think the most people loved it as they play with it.
The Anarchist?
Yes. I saw many people loving it.
Yeah, they love it, but it's like, isn't there like a balance issue that's a bit too weak or so?
Yeah, I think you will probably get a little bit changed.
Yeah.
Probably more into the games, but the rule based on the rule, I think it's a really cool rule.
Yeah, I think it too actually, though it should definitely get like above.
What I also hope that gets a new advanced rule is the Fool or Headhunter, so we get another random voter.
I wrote down Fool for you for the Anarchist, but if you think there should be another one, I will write it down again.
No, don't take it to Fool for this, and sadly there isn't anyone good for the Corruptor actually. The Corruptor is like, I think just the Illusionist.
Yeah, Illu, but I think they're too similar still.
Yeah,
like essentially they're like the same, but the Illu kills quicker.
Yes, and the Corruptor, I think the Corruptor is better as a rule, but the Illusionist kills better. So I hope that there will be another rule like this, so a solo killer that kills and sights the bodies.
Yeah, some sort of that, yeah. I'm not gonna bank on it myself because I think that making Illusionist and Corruptor distinct should be priority first, and then I'm still curious to see if they can even think of something that would add to this as well, but for third role. What I would definitely see happen though is that we are getting another alpha advanced role. There's like a fourth spot here still. Like, I also keep in mind how many advanced roles certain base roles already have. Like, I don't think a junior advanced role would be bad per se, a new one, but it just already has 3, so...
Yeah. Junior, I think, has only Kitten.
No, Kitten, Split, and Wolfluencer.
Oh, right, yeah, 2. Split, I was, oh, whoa. All
Yeah.
right, I have all of the cards and I don't even know them.
I also have an idea that some roles should like get an own family. Like, I would say the SK needs to, like, that's my personal opinion, but the SK shouldn't be a base role, and I think that Evil Detective or Cannibal should become the base role. SK should be like in the other category, like Forkman and regular Werewolf. And then there could be another advanced role for either Evil Detective or Cannibal, whichever ends up being the base role. But I'm not gonna really predict that because that's like 2 leaps, so a little bit too unlikely.
You also have typed in Guardian Werewolf, am I right? So
yeah, for myself, but I can also do that for you.
I would also take it because it only has the Jelly, as far as I see, and the Patsy.
Yes, and it has like a Gentle Wolf, and I'm not sure what roles are gonna be added, maybe you know that, but I have a positive feeling towards the Gentle Wolf being like added in the next or like
The
second
Werewolf,
next.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
same.
were awesome to play.
Yeah, same with like Wolf Scribe. I think those 2 are coming very soonish, so that's why I put the Guardian Wolf and the Wolf Shaman. If you want that, I can also do that for you.
Yes, I would also take it.
And I also did that with the Curse, because I feel like sooner or later Lurker is gonna come in. Like,
Yeah, Lock is definitely coming, I think.
yeah, like, I don't know when. Like, they might need to tweak it, but it's coming someday soon. Like, can't take too long.
They already made a they are maybe just waiting for another rule card offer.
Now that I'm thinking of roles, maybe the Red Lady, and I would say the Red Lady and Detective will also get new roles, because they have like both only 1 advanced role. Ghost and the Red Ladies are so different. Like, if you're gonna base these type of roles just on visiting, then it's very easy to expand on that. So
And the thing about Ghost Lady is I think Ghost Lady is more like the tough guy. So yeah, I would also take those 2 because they're really good guesses from you. The Detective and the Red Lady.
yes, I'm gonna do one final one. I'm thinking of the Witch. Witch typically gets a role. Like, Witch is that kind of role that is also easy to make one for.
I think that I will also pick the Sheriff. I think the Sheriff could get another rule. I mean, we have just the VG, the Vigilist. It's a little bit too less, I think. I would put the Bodyguard actually in one of the places that probably gets an update.
Okay, and then you have 2 left.
If you go on rules that have like just 1 or 2 things, or
Yeah,
that
you
are
have to go
more-
for Cupid and Flower Child, I think, as well, then in that case.
Yeah,
And
Cupid and Flower guys, and definitely because Flower Giant has just Patsy
yes,
and Cupid just Illu.
yes,
Instinct.
Insty. Elu, that would be cool. Like, you either get a Cupid or Elu game. Then it's like, suddenly you have 2 solo killers.
Wait, what is going on here?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Today I played a game in which I was playing against the Wolf Scribe. I was Forger, I think. And they killed me, and their custom message was that I was killed by the Witch. And I was like, oh my god, Witch, what are you doing? Are you throwing? But it immediately ended, and I knew that there was no Witch RV. I knew that, so... It was just like this little few seconds that was like very toxic.
I can show you something funny. So I have both, and I made currently the quest to get like every rule at least in purple, then upgraded all to them to gold. And because of this, I have like here Golden Fool.
Oh yeah, you have a legendary Headhunter. That's strange.
I tried to get every advanced rule there, so
You can start this time and give 6 update themes you think will make it into the game next year.
okay, I think Ancient Egypt would be one. Also, I see Element is in the list, but I think it was actually already in the game.
I just get a thought in my mind. Like, what if when this video releases, people are gonna keep in mind what themes we predict
And vote for them.
and vote for them like throughout the year based on who they prefer between us?
So I have 6 things to pick,
Yes,
am I right?
yes.
Then I will the Ancient Egypt, definitely. Huge Animal. Then I would go with Gambling, even I think it would be famous, but I hope it's not there.
Gambling. I've not
Yes.
I've not really thought of that being like a popular one at all.
Yeah, because of the casino, poker, and I think actually there are like similar designs already. And we are
Yeah,
also
that's true. That's true. There's like things with cards and
Yes, exactly. We have a whole card collection and stuff like this. Okay, then as 4th one, I would pick Royalty.
royalty. Okay.
Yeah. Science as the 5th one. And as the last one, I would go with Undead.
Undead. Yeah, Undead feels like bound to happen, really. I've made this list a bit before we called, and I put in the cute animals as well as royalty. Initially, I thought post-apocalyptic, but I changed it to spooky right now because you said it already happened, so it's probably not gonna happen then. I'm gonna also go for Couples because Couples was in the last battle pass and actually was one of the in the battle pass vote. I mean, and it was like one of the popular ones. So I think Couples will eventually make it. And I will also go for Detectives and Pirates. So those are my 6 then in that case.
And Pirates was one of my takes because back then, as I created one of the lists, it was one of the first I've put in because my ex-girlfriend made like 3 or 4 designs about a pirate.
Oh, that's solid. A solid theme, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't like most of the themes that I've just mentioned, but Pirates would be the one I would like to see the most, I think, of these 6.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Let's continue to role changes. 2 points per role change that we get correct. You don't have to estimate the exact role change, but just give 6 roles that will get some sort of change.
I think Rework will actually get the Siren because it's currently too OP.
Actually, it's funny because I also have the Siren in the list. We might have some overlap here, actually, because there are clearly a few roles that just aren't 100% correct.
If I would be me now, I would say, yeah, we could delete the Avenger, but I think then you will kill me.
I don't think there's any reason to delete the Avenger.
Actually, I think also the Astronomer maybe, because he is like so OP. He can like protect for one night everyone from the werewolves
Yeah.
and the evil ones.
Astro, I've not put that one in, actually.
One that should be nerfed is the Storm Werewolf, the Storm Wolf.
Yeah, I have that one too.
It's so ridiculous. I hate this one. I mean, look at the base rule. The base rule can, you can let the player fall asleep.
Yeah,
once two nights. And this one is here like you can shuffle the people, you can hide infos for voting, and you can clear all the messages.
And notes as well.
Yes.
I hate to play against a Stormwolf, and actually as a werewolf I don't even like to have a Stormwolf in my team. And as editor I definitely don't like a Stormwolf, by the way, because I edited the Sandbox video like earlier this week, and there was a Stormwolf in the game. And if you saw any of my recent gameplay videos, I often do like the color things with the rolls when they claim or they get checked or something. So when the Stormwolf shuffles, I need to move all those things, so that's kind of annoying.
What I don't think, or what I don't know, is that the Confusion Wolf gets nerfed because I love this so much.
There's a lot of people who love this role. I kind of like it too. It's like a little bit OP, of course, but
yeah, I've thrown some little streamer or some people that were streaming. I joined the round and used this one, and they never knew it because they were like level 2 or 3 sometimes, and just one was over level 10. And because no one know what I'm doing, I was just like hiding the rules when we killed, and they were like so confused. I loved it.
yeah.
What I hate as a rule is the Loudmouth, so I hope he gets a little fix, because Loudmouth and Avenger is like the rule. If you pick Loudmouth and then they're like, oh, why didn't you put an Avenger? And if you put an Avenger, they, oh, why aren't you Loudmouth? And then you have also the thing, if you reveal someone when you die, if he is good, they are like, oh, he's game throwing. And if you like tag someone and get killed, and he's random killing,
Yeah, that is something that people say a lot about Avenger, why they don't like it, because it's always like either you do something obvious or you do something bad or random.
Yeah, so I would say
yeah, that's why the Avenger, in my opinion, is a late game rule. But yeah.
So I have the 3-1, I think, picked. Am I right?
Wait, if you say it had Siren, Astro, and Stormwolf, but if you want Loudmouth there too, I can put it.
No, I would actually put this one here, the Entity.
Okay.
I think as fifth one of my rules, I would actually take the Sorcerer.
Sorcerer? That's interesting.
I don't really like it, to be honest. For the first question you asked me about rule that could get an update, so the Wolfseer would be a really good call, because you could do like a detective for strong and weak ones.
You want the Wolfseer as a...
No, it was just a...
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can change it, but...
No, it's all good.
Okay.
And then I have one more, I think.
I can give you my list. Maybe you are inspired by that.
Yes.
So, apart from the Siren and the Stormwolf, which we both have, I have the Illu, because I think the Illusionist needs to be different from the Corruptor a little bit more. I have the Butcher, because I think the Butcher is just an upgraded dog. I also have the Wolf Shaman, which is a role I just put in, because I think the Wolf Shaman is a bit underpowered compared to the Confusion Werewolf, and also a bit to the Trickster. And I think they recently changed the Sheriff that you can predict 2 people. I think the Wolf Shaman might get some sort of buff like that at some point as well.
I think I would put in the Wolf Shaman, because he definitely needs a buff, because I just play with Confusion Werewolf. I don't see another reason.
No, there is no other reason pretty much.
So strong.
I'm gonna put Wolf Shaman for you there then.
Yeah, thank you.
And my final one was the Wolf Fluencer, but yeah. This is a small change. The 4th round is 6 crazy game mode ideas per correct one. 3 points, and the special rule is here that the opponent may bet on one of the crazy game modes, and if that one makes it in, they also get 3 points. This time I will start, I think. My first one is actually Secret Sources, which is a game mode that I recently made videos about. Philip already asked me stuff about it, so I think there is actually a chance it comes to the game at some point.
The people loved it.
Yeah, they loved it, really. I saw that too. It's also just a really awesome game mode, even if it's just my own creation, and I say that now. But yeah, it's an awesome game mode. It's really distinct, but also still keeps some value of like social deduction. Then my second guess is Hidden Votes. Why? Because I think there's gonna be a filler game mode at some point, and Nobody's is like a filler game mode, as I would say as well, because it was just the custom game settings that they basically turned into crazy game mode. Hidden Votes is that final one they will make a crazy game mode about, even though it's like somewhat similar to Mandatory Vote and Stormwolf / Shadow Wolf stuff. But yeah, it wouldn't be the most creative thing. Then I also have an 8 versus 8 game mode. I think there's people who suggest werewolf chess or something, but 2 teams of 8, and they're trying to kill each other's president, and both teams get the same exact roles, and yeah, something like that. It's a kind of a stretch, I guess. Then I have a game mode based around the president, not very specific, but I think there's going to be a game mode with a president finally. Although the president is clearly a role that people will just flee with if it goes very bad or if they get it, because it's a pretty boring role. But if they make it a bit different, I think this could be a cool, crazy game mode. Then I think something I tried recently is Roll Wars. Sounds like Roll Wars, but it's Roll Wars. If I try this more this next year, then people might actually push for it at some point. And a final one that I predict is one based around the role, namely Double Instigated. So I think there's going to be a game mode with multiple instigators. And that's everything I predicted. You can also say which of these 6 game modes you would bet on as being the most likely to come to the game.
The first one you talked about, because I saw the reaction, the sequence, because I saw the reactions from the other players, and I also played it once, I think. And I absolutely loved it. And what I would hope, because we have like the next theme, the After Dead one, that we will get a game where many random killers are in. So you have a few random killers and many reviving routes, so like 3 mediums, but like just a handful of good villagers. So it's more about the
ability wars, pretty much.
Yeah. And like we have really much bad rules and really many revival rules on all sides. So like 3 random killer, so they can kill the people, what is really good for them, but they are all solo. Then werewolves, where the werewolf shaman, or not the shaman, the summoner that can revive the dead werewolves, and also like the medium that can revive villagers. So like you have many people that die at one night, but also many people that gets revived.
There should be a new medium advanced role that can revive a player every night. For that game.
I think that would go over. I would pay so much into this game. Village would all just win.
I remember this particular video from Jack F, I think. But I also had this, I had this video on my own channel actually, but maybe Jack F also had this once. But there was like this revival bug, and one player just kept coming back, and I couldn't win because of it. So, as a solo role, or I don't know if I was even a solo role, but there was this offline villager who came back every night, and there was an Avenger, and then there was me, the werewolf. But in theory, I couldn't kill anyone because the Avenger could just die the votes, and if I kill at night, then either I kill the Avenger who is going to attack me, or I kill the player who keeps coming back.
Yes. What I also think would it be a good idea if you have like a round with many protector rules, like the Doctor or something like this, and then with the Berserker.
Oh yeah. Actually, like to see that actual big reaction.
Yes. Like, so you and a mandatory vote until on this, so you have like a tool or a headhunter into it, what makes it a little bit more spicy, and a random killer.
Yeah, but those are details, so I will not judge a possible outcome on those details.
I'm just looking through my custom settings right now with what I saved and what not.
I would say like you can also go through roles that you can easily base setup around. Like you've already done that with random killers, mediums, berserk and protection. But there's like a couple roles like grave robbers, well that already exists, and avengers and fools already exist too.
Maybe a game mode with 4 storm werewolves.
No, just kidding. That would be horrible.
I would actually stop playing the game.
I would not play that game mode at all.
Okay, then I have actually one. There is an old video I remember right now. I saw on YouTube. It's about president versus tech leader.
Oh, I think that's on my channel actually.
Yeah, it is. It has 14,000 views in a 3 years ago.
You just opened it. Well, that's fine. To be fair, it's not even that bad.
It isn't. It's like an interesting idea.
It's an interesting idea as long as the president doesn't flee.
Then I have to DM Philip real quick and send him offer from a president real quick, and then send him like, yeah, how
Can
much
you add this?
what tokens you need. You know what? I just paid him for my win. I would actually send Philip the video and say, how much just so you let me win in all of them.
Ooh, I see another video of mine from long ago. I'm curious to see if you would like this is crazy game mode. If you just scroll my page, you will also find it. 14 villagers, a fool, and a werewolf. Kind of luck based, but also like it's the most true social deduction you can get.
Yeah, one werewolf. It's also 3 years ago and has 7.3 thousand views.
Yeah.
Would be actually interesting.
A few moments later.
It's tough to actually come up with like crazy game modes on the spot.
How many do I have to do?
You still have 3 spots, but you can, if you want, you can actually DM me them after this call, like in a few days.
Okay. I will do it as fast as possible.
Okay, cool. So Joker sent me his crazy game mode ideas, and here they are. Wild West. Every day there is a 50% chance of someone dying by a scorpion or heat. Since we're talking about the Wild West, there are 2 bandits as well as a gunner, mayor and some random werewolves. Then an interesting idea is the game mode called Moon Cycle, in which the moon plays an even more crucial role than normally speaking. In 50% of the cases, there will be normal night, but in 25% of the times, the moon won't be visible and the werewolves will not be turning into werewolves, if you get what I mean. Hence, no killing. 20% of the night is a full moon, in which the werewolves can kill 2 players, and then there's 5% for a blood moon. When there's a blood moon, the werewolves can kill 2 players, there is a frenzy active, meaning protectors die along as well, but if the werewolves actually kill 2 players, then 1 werewolf will be covered in blood and his role will be revealed next day. Very interesting concept, but it's not the one I will bet on. Finally, he submitted setup tournament. Here players get a minute to create their own setups and then all the players get to vote for the setup that is not theirs, and whichever setup has most votes wins and gets played. Also a unique concept, but once again I won't bet on this happening. Instead, I'm betting on the many protectors x Berserk setup. Now we're going to the final round, which is the out of the blue round, basically just guessing anything that comes to the game. You can get 5 points per correct one, but the opponent can also join or reject this prediction. So you give an idea, and if I say, okay, that sounds realistic to me, then I say I join. And if it actually happens then, you will get 5 points and I will get 3 points as a joiner. If it actually doesn't happen, nobody gets points. And if I say, okay, your idea is cool, but it's not gonna happen, then I become a rejecter basically. And then that idea happens, then you will get 5 points and I will get -1 point. And if it indeed doesn't happen as the rejecter, estimated, then I will get 1 point and you get 0. So it's a little game here.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Should I start or?
Yeah, you can start.
So actually, my first idea would be a 5-year reward. It's like for giving players that claim the reward for day 1825. So it's actually 365 days, 5 times. And golden shirt or golden roses, so just to send away.
I'm gonna join on this one. What's your second idea?
My second idea, oh, you will love this. I think about rose skins. So we have some skins already. When you buy it and wear them, you get like a different color on your roses.
So basically you say that you can like, if you send a rose, it can be in a different color if you have...
Yeah, you couldn't have this, but I would like... You have here the section where you can buy roses, but I think it's a little bit too empty, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks empty.
So I would add those rose skins you buy like with the special bundles, those skins, and you can equip them there or equip the OG one.
I would say I'm gonna join this one too. I think both are pretty realistic. Definitely not as outrageous as some of mine, at least. Then what's your third one?
It's called OG backgrounds. We have like this old OG backgrounds from like
Oh yeah, the green ones. Basically.
the like green ones or like the old snowy one, and I would love to see or have them as when you're an old player.
Yeah, I would love that too. I'm gonna join this one immediately as well. I sometimes even use them in my video thumbnails, like not even that long ago.
So nearly every year there's another background from Halloween. I would love to have this like old 2018 and 19 items. It would be, I think, such a huge emotional flashback for the players.
Nostalgic trip.
Yes. Then as my fourth one, I think it's also a really realistic one. And it's like a little wish of mine. A roof championship hosted by Hypo and
Okay. It's more like a gesture than a prediction almost.
It's like, here, do you see the gun? Join.
Yeah, exactly. I don't really know, man. I do want to host stuff, but I don't know what type of championship yet.
And would do it like the one from Huge, with the different rounds streamed with commentary about the rounds. I think the problem with this one is actually not that we both wouldn't join it. I think the bigger problem would be that we would get the support by the staff team actually.
Yeah, that's difficult. So if it would be an official tournament, I'm gonna reject it actually.
Yeah.
But a tournament that's not like that through the official stuff, I would be in for that at some point.
Yeah.
Though not early in the year probably. I'm just taking a little break from hosting at the moment.
Then I think players would love. It's 190 gem offer. We have like thousands of skins that got like created and are really awesome, but never had the chance to get in game.
Yeah, because they're just
Because they-
enough.
Yeah. We have so many awesome skins and so many awesome designers that sadly never had a chance because the skins were like too slow to sell, and or people wouldn't buy it for the full price.
This is hard. I think I'm gonna reject the idea because I don't see the devs really implementing cheap skins that easily. Though, on the other hand, it's also free money apart from like paying those who make it.
Yes, because like the smaller skins are, I think, easier to buy, or many people, or more people would do it.
Definitely. Alright, what's your last one?
And the last one is a little bit more about content, about Wolvesville. It's the Werewolf Creator Discord. It's like a creator Discord where people that creating or streaming or are making YouTube videos can just meet, speak out their ideas.
It would be definitely an interesting idea, but
Yeah, and maybe do collabs and streams or something like this.
yeah.
So would like
You
it's
just
a bit like
Send a server that's literally Wolvesville Creator Discord. Oh my god.
Maybe Darlins are ready to make.
I'm just gonna join it, but I don't know if like what should be the prediction then, because I mean it obviously exists.
No, I think it is just
Like I would say like make there at least have a goal, like there should be at least 20 people at the end of the year. I'm gonna join this idea. I think we should push this.
Yes, it's so an awesome idea.
Alright. I think it's time for my predictions then.
Yes.
So I think this is one of my bold ones for sure, but I think Honor Season 3 will be introduced at some point, but it's gonna be in some sort of ranked update.
Let's hope for Wolvesville that they don't do that.
I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be a good thing either.
They will boost rank to them.
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be bad. I would not like the idea probably, but I could see that they try it at some point. But you are gonna reject this idea, I think.
I'm gonna reject this because it would be my biggest fear actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have another Honor season. I hate it. I really hate it. Honor season kinda destroyed my full account. If I see another Honor season, it's from me hate speech, because the last time they introduced it like in my final exam thing, so in exact that time you got it, I had to learn for my final exam, and I couldn't play it.
Yeah. My second idea is that the microphone will be edible on Steam, and that you can also play microphone games on Steam. Like currently it's only available on the phone.
I will definitely join this.
You would join this, okay.
I love it. I mean, I love it on the phone, but on the phone it's like bad. Here on the PC, the most people have like a headset or something where they have a good sound quality.
Yeah, if we had like an official feature that allows microphones to be added in Steam, in Wolvesville, of course that would be another part of the bridge towards more bigger content creators streaming this game live with voice chat and all. So the next one is there's gonna be no new Battle Pass challenges, so we are gonna get the same old ones for the entire next year.
And that was the question, do you mean that no one will change, or that the most of them will stay the same?
No one will change, like no new Battle Pass challenge actually at all.
To be honest, I will agree on this one.
Yeah?
I don't think there will be no... Yeah, I've made already so many suggestions and they always got cancelled because I say it's good like the way it is currently.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that they never did it, because there is potential, but...
Never change a running system.
Alright, another one is another bold one. Modified roles, at least in custom games, but maybe also in role cards. So I think there might be a chance that at some point they really run out of role ideas, and they are gonna just have modified roles in the game, so that you can like pick being Beast Hunter that is a normal Beast Hunter, or you can be a Beast Hunter that can set the trap up quickly, but only get info or stun a player or something like that. I don't know if you have anything to say about this.
I think it would be an awesome, or at least a try worth.
But do you think it's gonna be in the game next year somewhere?
I mean, as I saw how fast mythical cards got in. I mean, I just remembered when I was like, yeah, we could like do mythical cards maybe as an idea. I started suggestion, and like 1 month later they went to the game.
Yeah, it can go quick. It can go quick.
I think actually if we both push this topic, it could be actually at least a try.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be official, so just do test runs in custom games. I agree.
Okay.
I'll join it.
Mythical rule icons become customized in color, and you can unlock the colors. Because currently I see some people complaining about it only being pink/purplish. So I think maybe they're gonna add it someday, that you can actually change the color, but that you have to unlock colors to actually change the color of the icon.
Normally I would say I disagree with that, or wouldn't change. But then I remember how I wouldn't say greedy to Philip, and I see how many rule offers are there, rule card offers, so this is actually a tough one. Think I would still say no, but I would hope that it's not so.
And then my final prediction. Every update will have at least one role balance change.
I think I will join this one.
Okay. Like this one is hard, because I don't think every update last year or this year had a change, but there's like so many roles that people complain about. And with new roles coming, there's always like the chance that another old role isn't really as good anymore.
Yeah, I think I would change it into another out-game item, new life item, like the plushie. Like maybe cards or something like this, or a t-shirt or something like that, the merch.
New merch, basically.
Yeah, that gives you another item into the game. This is a pretty bold one, because I see, like...
I'm gonna join it regardless, though. It kind of depends as well on how popular the junior plushie is.
It got sold 56 times.
There's also something to say about like money. It costs $30.
$30 is a much for just a plushie.
Yeah, and also for the fact that
It's so late. It's just March. That's like 4 months.
yeah, that too. But I think $30 is a lot of money, especially for a free game. Like you get like
Yes.
a lot of children that play this, even though they're not supposed to.
I hope we will get the plushies and the limited items, even if not enough got found.
Thanks for joining, and in the next year, of course, we will be keeping up the scores.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be watching with more excitement to all the updates now, since we have done this prediction. Make sure to check out Joker on YouTube and Twitch. I will link it all in the description, of course.
Thank you for watching this video. Leave a like and subscription to Hypo if you didn't done it already. He's a really awesome content creator. I'm thankful to get the chance here.
Yeah, it was nice collabing, and I will definitely speak to you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
If you loved what you just saw, then make sure to check out this juicy video I have here for you. You can also subscribe and turn on epic notifications to never miss a future upload. My social links, including Discord server, are in the link tree. Link is in the description. I will see you later, and don't be a traitor.